Right on top of this mound here.
Right on top of the mound. We always thought there was some later activity up here. We knew there was some midden in the middle. It looked like they'd robbed some stone out, probably for the Iron Age or the Viking settlement over there. But now we're right down into it, and we've got a slightly larger area open, and we can see that this is an Iron Age building, maybe quite late, maybe mid to late Iron Age. You can see the walking all the way around here, these oak trees.
That's stones on their end.
Yeah, on their end.
A common thing for that era?
It is here. Yes, we found other bits and pieces of this. It looks like a mad technique, but what they would actually do is put these stones at the bottom of the house. They dig in a little bit and put these at the bottom so the soil doesn't wash through and into the house. It works really well. And then you build a kind of box on top of that, and you build your wall on top of that as well. So then you have a nice thing. But when you're looking at it like this one,
So what's in here? What do you find?
well, the material that most of the people are working at the moment and taking away is a lot of, it's basically house midden. So it's the rubbish that we throw out these days. So it's bits of animal bone and limpet shells and things like that, but also bits of broken pottery and so on. And within it, you can perhaps see these really black blotches you see all over the floor. Well, some of that will be charcoal from the fire. Bits of peat and bits of driftwood and so on that they've burnt, and we can identify that and say what they've been using as a fire. And some of those smaller black little splodges will be barley grains, cereal grains. So we can look at those as well. We take samples of this stuff, and that'll tell us what they're eating, what they're growing here in the Iron Age. And handily, we can also get radiocarbon dates from that stuff, so we get a proper idea of what date this house is.
Is this common to find Iron Age houses on top of earlier sites?
I wouldn't say it's common, but in Orkney there's a lot of activity in the Iron Age around things like these Neolithic tombs, and it seems to be that the tombs, for whatever reason, are attractive. Maybe they're just on good bits of land, maybe it's somewhere they really want to be, and this one is uncommon in that to have a whole house or a whole structure like this right in the top of it is a bit odd. But then we've got little Iron Age structures and big Iron Age structures all around this mound. It was obviously a big settlement in its day.
And we're standing on the ruined wall as well, or the earlier building.
Yes,
but there's a bit here that's gone.
Yeah.
Would that mean that they've just pinched that stone and used it, or what?
Well, it might be. I've kind of got my eye on this bit because it might just be that they've taken all the stone out of here, or it might be that this is a cell in the tomb and we're just standing on the top of it, and that this might be really quite important as we go further down.
Right. So I dismissed it right away, and I guess that's the trap that an inexperienced person might fall into.
And experienced, to be honest. We all, as archaeologists, we spend our lives just learning more about how these things go and what it is we're looking at, and that's what it's all about, is just trying to unpick these things, trying to understand what's there.
I mean, you're all the way up for the University of Bradford. What was the attraction? What took you here initially?
Well, I've been digging here since I was a first year student, longer ago than I'm going to tell you, on the Brockers' birthday, and I can't keep away. I'm always back here. Orkney Archaeology is fantastic, and Orkney people are fantastic, and I just like working here.
And does it, well, what's the word? Are you kind of sad the fact that this is going to disappear into the sea sometime, and it's just never going to be seen again?
Yes, it is. I used the word heartbreaking to somebody this morning, because when we first uncovered this site, it was in better condition than it is now, and every year we see a little bit more of it taken away and scoured out by the sea, really, and it is heartbreaking to see, and to know how many sites there are like this all around Orkney. But we're doing what we can. The good thing about something like this is we get to excavate it, and we get to get the information out of it as well. So even though it will be gone, with the scans, with the kind of recording we're doing, there will still be something here for other people to work on and learn from in the future.
And the other big problem, of course, is finance. There's never enough money to do this.
There's never enough money to do this, and I keep looking at this site and thinking, oh my gosh, it's a lot bigger than we ever thought it was, and there's a lot more to do, and how do we pay for this? And that's always the problem, of course. Always is with archaeology. There's always more you can do, and we've just got to do the best we can to raise the funds save this one at least.
And spread the word. I suppose that's the big thing, isn't it?
It is indeed, and I mean that's something that Kaz has been doing from our trust, and spreading the word and getting people to look at the websites and follow us on Facebook and so on, and just get the word out there to people who might be able to help.